Dun, 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 dun.
We are
Oh, hey,
live.
something. It says something weird on my computer here. Live,
Live.
live.
With, we are still waiting for persons.
We're live without persons,
And
and I
so many
probably don't sound
people.
like I probably don't sound like Scott or Natalie.
You sound like yourself. That's good.
Perfect.
We have 6 people now listening.
6 people,
6 people.
7, and counting.
Yeah. Looks like we got Wizard and Rue, at least that have said hi. So if you're out there, be sure give us a howdy or a hi or something polite.
Wow, and it's us. Look at. Do you see us? It's us. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday night.
It is battle night.
Yes. Yes.
Look,
I am ready for tonight's battle. What is tonight's battle? I forgot.
Tonight's battle is Miss Emily versus Mr. Michael. And let's see. It's so glad to see you guys after last week's snow ice apocalypse that we all went through.
Yes, yes. Technical difficulties to the highest level. So even the weather was fighting people.
Oh, it was very terrible. No electricity, no water. Or I should say electricity about every hour and then none. Um, and
Well, I'm glad we're over that. Hello,
yes.
everybody. I'm Big Sexy Shawn Glander here, filling in for the people missing. I don't know who I'm exactly filling in for, but Natalie and Scott couldn't make it tonight, so it's Tisha and I.
Yes, you're 2 people tonight.
I'll be here. Let's just do this. We all know they don't do anything anyway.
Natalie's actually behind the scenes tonight, but
it's the only reason this is running successfully. Yes.
So I'm Tisha Klinkenbeard, and you probably have seen me on here before, maybe a couple of times. President of the Craft Whisker Club, and one of the co-hosts for the weekly or bi-weekly Craft Whisker Battles. So Monty Mentor's giving you a hard time. I think they're.
I'm going to assume he's talking to Scott for not being here. So. I know only half of my beard is good, but I have a full beard.
I have a couple of half beards.
Hey, Danny, how's it going, buddy?
Danny is actually a member of the Craft Whisker Club as well. So
nice.
I'm going to have to throw out there that you can become a member of the Craft Whisker Club. It's a $20 membership fee, and we are actually extending the no meeting requirement through May 1st. So it was up until March 1st, but because all that's been going on, we decided to go ahead and extend that to May 1st. So
that's what I figured there, Monty.
Well, next week, speaking of, we'll be able to give Mr. Monty a really hard time while he's on here up against Buffont. It'll be the Wizard versus Buffont next Monday night, right before Mob Fest.
Very close to Mob Fest.
Yeah, kicking off the week.
I will be packing Monday because we leave Tuesday morning, or no, Wednesday morning. Yes.
We're only making it down Friday, So it'll be a quick run, not a quick drive. We're talking about 7-8 hours, but
you're getting there Friday. You're not only going to be there for Friday.
No. In fact, I've got my mob beard over here, and I've already taken it apart twice. So I think this is going to be it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you better put yourself a cutoff where you are not taking it apart too close to time, and then you're really frustrated that it didn't get put back together. So.
Yeah, this is it, because taking it apart at this point would not make me happy. So.
Good. Keep that thing rolling together.
All right. So Wizard's here for pointers. Yes, definitely pay attention there.
Yes, because
and Shawn will tell you one of his favorite pointers.
I was going to say, yeah, because you learn things by watching, like not to use Gorilla Glue. Like for anything, really. I don't even use it in my garage anymore for products. I just it's just like to put on the shelf and look at. And remember the times when I thought it was able to be used on a Build-A-Beard.
I do use it on my clay objects that I make, because it's the only thing that will stick them together.
For adhering them together.
Yeah. So yes, Courtney, you know me, we've talked, I do tend to overthink my beards. That's why
I think we all do it, no matter what part of crafting you're in, or freestyling. You know what I mean? Even freestylers, oh my Lord, I'll overthink the crap out of it. I still am overthinking what I'm going to do for Mobfest.
Yeah, this one is, I'm not taking it apart. No way in God's green acres at that point. Oh, and then my lovely husband has to throw in his comment. Yes, you are correct. That is a lost cause. I'm going to do it.
I feel like it really is for all of us. I mean, I'm sure Shannon can contest when he's freestyling that,
Yes, definitely. He has an idea when he goes in. And I learned to vacate the premises when he's actually working on a freestyle, and go do something totally else. So.
Yeah, that's probably a really good idea, because we get very frustrated when we're doing that and what's going on. So I know Drea used to hang around, but not so much anymore. It was really nice, because I used to be like, babe, hand me the hairdryer. She ain't around no more, because I think there was too many times where I said, the hairdryer, damn it.
Well, tonight we have again Miss Emily and Mr. Michael on the show. They'll be battling it out with a box made by Andrea Glander. And
never heard of her.
You never heard of her? Don't even know where she is, right?
Nope, I couldn't even tell you exactly where she's at.
Miss Emily, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Emily Grazis. I live in Westminster, which is in Orange County, California, with John Fabula. And I've done Whiskerina like 3 or 4 times. I used to be a teacher, and now I'm a receptionist at an autistic school, which I love. So I just got my dream job, which is awesome. And I love arts and crafts. I've always loved arts and crafts, so this was like super fun for me to do. And I hope to do more Whiskerina in the future. Sometimes I just don't do it, but I always root on everybody else that does. And I'm in the Gentlemen's Social Club of LA, and I'm also Beard Mobb-Cali, the secretary.
Excellent. I think next we'll bring Mr. Michael in.
Michael Hulvey, are you with us?
Did we lose him again?
Houston, do you copy?
There's
She's muted.
Hey! How are you guys?
Pretty good, I think. How about you?
Good.
I'm all right. I was mixing up my mouses over here, figuring out which one was work, which one was personal.
How many
But
do you have?
well, 2 right now.
Mises?
Mises.
I have one of those cordless mouse at work, and I didn't realize that like it was battery powered. And one day it told me like it was about to be out of battery, and I was like, "What do I do?"
What happens?
I had to ask somebody else. I felt so dumb.
No.
Well, like
So-
Tisha said, Drea has joined us because she created the box for the battle that Emily
Ooh.
and Michael are going to be
Hopefully.
putting and making beards out of. We're hoping Michael is able to join us at some point during this broadcast. Check in and out. I know. I guess there was a semi backup plan that he might just call Tisha and live stream through there. Who knows? She might give us updates. But
That may be a little out of my talent spectrum on this particular thing, but we'll see what we can do.
we will make this all work, right?
Yeah.
So
Hi, Courtney.
it looks like he's trying to get in again.
Well, you want to tell people a little bit about what it is that they do? And
Definitely. For you guys that have seen or have not seen the battles before, basically, we wanted to bring all of the craft of bearding to the public. And when the club, originally Texas Craft Whisker Club, now the Craft Whisker Club, came up with an idea to have kind of a similar to some of the cooking shows that you have where you get a box and you open it and then you've got a certain amount of time to build or cook something. So basically we set it up to where we've got 2 competitors, 2 volunteers who each receive a box that someone has made for them, or a bag. It's about half and half, box or bag. And then with that, they open it at the same time, and then they have 1 hour to build a beard. And with the contents of the box, they have to use at least 5 of the contents in the box to be the focal point of the beard. Otherwise, they can use anything from what we call your pantry items, your hot glue guns. We don't recommend Gorilla Glue.
please don't.
Any ribbons or material, etc., and anything to make your base out of that might not be in the box. So we're also going to throw in some fun new stuff, and our contestants don't know it tonight. But as they work, we're going to have 5 trivia questions tonight. And whoever answers the most first is in good shape. But if whoever doesn't answer the most, they're going to lose 1 minute of time. So at the end of the trivia questions, one of the competitors will have to stop for a minute and then take up after that. So each battle will have something different, maybe trivia, maybe some questions, maybe even making them, hop on 1 foot for a certain amount of time.
I think we also decided that in that 1 minute, if you can take 3 shots of tequila, you can get back in.
How about just 3 drinks of my White Claw? I got to work tomorrow.
It's not quite the same.
And speaking
How about I
of
take shots for you?
There you go. Drea's got me.
Speaking of drinking, we also have a Craft Whisker Battle drinking game. So if our contestants at any time hurt themselves or curse, etc., then everybody gets to take a drink of what they have on hand. So, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic, that's up to you guys. But have
Just
your
make sure it's not Gorilla Glue.
Yes.
Why? I'm thirsty.
I've
I've got my crazy glue. Can I drink
There
that?
you go. There you go.
Yeah, that is one of the don't do it of the battle is that the box sent to the competitors does not include super glue, and we prefer that you don't send glitter. So
I love glitter.
You'll have to have your own.
Andrea's box included Gorilla Glue.
Wasn't there a pregnancy test in one of them one time?
That was in Andrea's original box.
No, that's my first box. That one was fun.
And I think it had some alcohol in it as well.
I was going to say, I included
right.
in it too.
And not rubbing alcohol. So.
No.
Well, I'm drinking. I got some drinks.
That's perfect.
So,
I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna kick this all off. I see. Listen, like Michael is still with us. So, do we just start the timer and go, or what are we doing here?
Probably.
Are you in the comments at least? Do you hear it?
Hi, Buffon, Monty.
So, let's see. He's not on here. So, yeah, we have technical difficulties. Well, the odd part is he and I sat and talked for 20 minutes before everyone came on and had no difficulties whatsoever. But we're not sure.
Stage fright set in, and he just had some interneting problems.
So I know that he's trying to get on.
Yeah.
So Emily, you said you had done some craft bearding. So what have you actually? Because I've not seen any of them. So tell us a little about the beards that you've done.
The first one I did was in Sacramento at what's the name of that comp? I don't even know. Just the NorCal Sacramento competition. John went up there and we drove up there together, and I did a 70s beard. So I bought a bunch of mini disco balls, and so they were like styrofoam, and then they were covered in like little mirrors or whatever. So I didn't think it was going to be heavy, but wow, was I wrong. So I made a beard out of that. And then I'm not very smart about the Whiskerina thing. So I took like this wire and just like attached it on both sides. So it hurt really bad the whole time that I was wearing it. Because I didn't put any padding or felt or anything. So that was a bad idea.
Actually wire?
Yeah, it was like a craft wire that I found at Michael's, and I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't think. I'm blonde, so I guess I should have tried to be a little smarter. But it was fun. So I did a whole outfit. I bought like a fro wig, like it was blonde, and I bought like a 70s outfit, and I had a broken finger at the time too when we went to the comp. But I think I came in fourth. There were only 4 competitors, so. But it was still really fun, and that was my first one. And then I did one in. Where was the one where I did the Halloween beard? I don't even remember. Bakersfield. I did one, and it was a Halloween themed beard, and I came in third. And then, I did the online one. I don't know what the comp was, but I did mini rubber duckies that were all different colors.
Rubber duckies.
So that was really fun.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, to be honest, like for me, Whiskerinaing is kind of costs a lot of money. So for a while I was unemployed, because of COVID, and I was a teacher that wasn't making a lot of money. So even though I wanted to do Whiskerina, like I just kind of didn't do it for a while just because I thought it cost a lot of money. And obviously I want to donate to charity whenever I can, but to buy all the supplies and just, and then somebody was like, oh, just make stuff from like what you have at home. And I do have lots of craft stuff, but it's never anything to me that like could make a beard. So I do have an idea that I don't want to tell anybody for the next time I want to do one. I have something saved up. So those are the only ones I've ever done. But I think the disco beard was my favorite. And John got first place at that comp. So that was cool.
With your disco beard?
What?
John got first place with your disco beard?
Yeah, we cheated. No, he got first place for his. And then when you go to some of those comps, they've got lots of booths with like drinks and stuff. So I'll be honest, I had like, a few too many samples or whatever. So by the time I got on stage, I was like pretty soft. So I probably wouldn't recommend that the next time if I did it again. But, I'm not a shy person, so I'm not ever like nervous about being on stage or anything. It's super fun.
Yeah, John probably doesn't want me to tell everybody this, because everybody's so in awe with his spectacular beard. But even me, I was until nationals, and he had me help clip it on, and I was like, "Oh, that's how you do it." I see.
Lies.
Yeah, he's got like a few clip-ons. We just store them somewhere, and I keep them in my purse when we go to comps.
Right?
Yeah.
It really makes it really easy for freestyling because you just freestyle each piece before you clip it on. It is.
Yeah, because I used to work at a salon, so I've got access to all these, hair extension pieces. So I just
Right.
use those.
I heard rumors that's how John Banks does it too.
Yeah, we've seen him do it at his house.
I'm starting all kinds of rumors tonight. If there's
Right?
anything this show's going to be known for tonight, it's going to be.
Oh yeah,
I'll start the biggest rumor of all time right now. Monty's beard is real.
Lies.
Right? Can't
I
believe
tend
the
to
thing I
kind
say tonight.
I tend to spend money twice on a beard because I start out with one idea and then take it apart and change it to a different one. So yeah, I know what you mean, Emily. And I'll buy stuff with a beard. I think, oh, I can make that. So I even have 2 beards that I started and haven't finished yet. So it just, yeah, it can get a little pricey.
But it's so fun to do, Like I still have supplies from I thought I was going to use them. I spent like $40 at Michael's one time and thought I was going to use all this stuff, and I think I didn't end up using any of it. But you're always going to use it eventually for something. So
Yeah.
whether it's Trina or not.
That's right.
With every beard Drea does, our crafting container gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
You really are good at starting these lies tonight, aren't you?
Well, I actually
Just
had
we have no room in our apartment for anything, so. We have no room for all these craft items.
My office is packed, and I did put some things up in our upstairs storage. So yeah, it can get pricey and take up a lot of room.
I have a question for you, Tisha and Drea. Do you guys save all your beards like Natalie does
Yes.
afterwards?
Uh-huh.
I can't save mine. But the few that I have made, yes, I do have them. But
Drea's kind of, look that she's kind of got going the way she,
once I go to take
you
it
do like
off,
on the face.
yes, and then once I go to remove it, it's in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I could save it in a jar, but no.
I've tried saving mine.
Oh,
because,
that would be
two of them fell
creepy.
apart.
Oh, almost.
Oh.
Right? I was like, oh,
But yes, I do save mine. And they're now, I didn't hang them on our wall previously, but they are now on my wall in my office / craft room. And when originally I went to move them, I didn't think that I had that many. Okay, so now Michael's trying to call.
I see that too. I'm like, I don't know.
All right. Hey there.
I think so, Jeff. I think Monty's got a weave going or extensions of some sort. Well, Emily, I'm sure you're super excited to finally get into that package.
I know, right? I've been
When
like,
you're
it's been
able
sitting
to
here
get into
forever.
that package.
I know. Thanks for keeping it sealed this whole time.
Yeah.
So there's like a hole in it, but I didn't want you guys to think I peeked. I don't know how that happened. It could have been our dog because no, not really.
Who knows?
He attacks the mail when it comes to the slot, but this was obviously too fat.
Mm-hmm.
Not through the slot, so.
That could be our fault for just sending dog treats.
Ooh.
So.
Maybe.
I can't say that word. I can't say that word or he'll freak out.
Oh, I know.
I'm surprised mine's not.
every time John is expecting beard mail, he's like, "Don't let Miller get the mail," because like he'll put punctures and like stickers and patches, and John does not like that.
I don't even know
it
what my
adds
dog
character. Just tell him it adds character.
is.
Oh,
The old, my dog ate the package. I know, Andrew.
Yep. Yeah. Right? My dog ate my homework. My dog ate my beard package.
My dog ate my internet.
I was wondering if whatever was in here was like a theme for Valentine's Day, because I was trying to think of like the date that we were originally going to do it, and I was like, oh, is it a Valentine theme container? I was like, oh, and then I didn't touch it obviously, but now I'm like, oh, I feel, what is this? I'm like,
That's
ooh, what is this?
a darn good guess because of the time of the month that we actually sent it out.
Yeah, right.
That's
just my guess.
You're way off base, but that's a super good guess.
Well, folks, it looks like we aren't probably going to get Michael on here tonight. So Emily and Michael will see if we can't go for 2 weeks from now, because next week is Monty and Boo already scheduled. So
poor Emily is just sitting on this package.
I know.
Okay,
Look, she's so excited. I'm so excited.
What would the date be?
what is that?
If you say 2 of it, it'd be the 8th.
Yeah, it would be the 8th. So we'll double check with you and with Michael and make sure we can that you guys are going to be able to do that. And if not, we'll make another plan for it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, but we're so excited you guys came on tonight. Like I told everyone earlier in the show, next Monday night, we're kicking off Mob Fest with the Craft Whisker Club and the Craft Whisker Battle with Monty Minter, the Wizard, and John Fontenot with Buffon. So, and yeah, I think I'm going to have one of those little censored bleep things.
You may need to.
Yeah. Maybe I should look into that.
Well, you should touch base with Shawn. He's definitely been looking into some of that for his little studio, so he might be able to point you in the right direction.
Sound effects machines. I've been looking at. I just don't want to jump in and buy one that I don't want. But yes, I am getting a sound effects machine. I mean,
Yeah, I can't figure out. We'd have to like have a delayed broadcast in order to get the bleeps in. So
yeah, you'd have to. Mr. Fabulous, what is happening, my buddy?
Hey, Babs.
Hey.
Well, we super do appreciate, the well, I just saw 20, it's dropping. But the people that did tune in, 21. Wow, this is like watching crypto. It's up to 25 now.
yeah,
Crypto plug. We do appreciate everybody tuning in. We do appreciate Natalie and her patience, Michael and his
Perseverance. He's
yes,
trying.
perseverance.
great word. That's probably better than gumption.
Well, and also to go ahead and give you more info, if you would like to be a competitor on the Craft Whisker Battle, tag us over on the Craft Whisker Club page on Facebook, and we can add you to the list of competitors. And then if you would like to make a box/bag for the competitors, also let us know. We are, looking for those, both the competitors and the boxes. Our lists are getting a little shorter, so you guys come on and play with us. And I think that's all the updates I have. We've got some comps coming up that we, have a list. Of course, we talked about MobFest 4. It's on March the 6th. And then we've got Beards on the Bay on March the 13th. It's an online comp. And I know I'm leaving. The Central Texas was rescheduled, and it's in April now. I don't have that date.
And then was there a March 20th or something like that with
There's a online comp, but I also can't remember that one.
Yes, me neither. For some reason, I just can't get it right this second. But
we do share them out on the Craft Whisker Club page. So
Corpus Christi is the 13th, and then I think the 20th was oh goodness, the one that they just moved it to online. It was live, and then they just moved it to online. Bearded.
Lou's got it up there. March 20th is Bearded Hero 5, and that's online. And then Dan Tackleson, the April 3rd is the New Central Texas. I think it's bookstore barber salon and charity bike show. So that's on April the 3rd. But like I said, if you go onto the Craft Whisker Club page, we do put those out there. Just reminders to let you know. We've also started putting some of the pictures from the comps out on the page. We've got an Instagram account, and we've got pictures out there as well. I think that's about all I had as far as info or announcements for you guys. The one other thing, if you didn't catch it in the beginning, also, we have extended the no meeting attendance requirement to May the 1st. So you can send in your membership for the the Craft Whisker Club. And it's a $20 membership due. And then you can officially come play with us. So
That's a pretty big package.
Yeah, it is.
Andrea and I both joined. We are members of the Craft Whisker Club. But
yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Emily.
We will see you next week. And then hopefully the week after that, we'll have all of our technical difficulties and hopefully no weather prohibiting us. And we'll see you all then. Absolutely. Y'all have a good night.
You guys have a great night. The Wizard versus Buffon.
Uh-oh.